Hi guys, Wale here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Wale, and on this channel I share tips on how to work better, live better, and earn better. If this is something that appeals to you, just subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any new content. All right, so today we're going to be talking about, should you remain in Nigeria as an 18 to 35-year-old adult? Now, I hope to be able to answer that question with the two items on my list that we want to talk about today. First, we're going to talk about the unfortunate event of the young boy that lost his life over the weekend. And then secondly, we're going to talk about the inflation figures for December 2020. All right, so let's jump in. So I don't know if you've been watching the news lately or if you've been following the news on social media. There was a young boy that lost his life at the hands of armed robbers over the weekend. I think it was last week, Friday. He was just coming back from work and he got to Jibowu around Yaba. I wanted to board a bus to his house. Some men from the underworld dropped from the bike, shot the young man, killed him, and collected his phone. Now, you would imagine that in this country, Nigeria, people still kill others for just a mobile phone. From the things we've been hearing, it said the police got there and the boy was still alive. Unfortunately, they didn't do what they were supposed to do by taking him to the hospital and saving his life. It is a very unfortunate event, and I'm very, very saddened. Saddened not only because the guy lost his life, but more importantly because the young man was a promising young man. He was a tech whiz. He had won many awards and many competitions and was destined for greatness. There isn't so much confidence in the security architecture that we have. To think that everyone in this country is like one bullet away from dying is just sickening, but that's the reality that we all live in. So if security is something that is important to you, if walking down the street even when it is dark and you still feel safe is important to you, then I do not think staying in this country will give you that. Certainly there are some neighborhoods where you can stay where the security is top-notch. But what of the other millions of people who do not have access to the luxury of a 24/7 security? When that event happened, I had to check myself, think about it again, that what exactly am I gaining by being here as a young adult? And I think this is a question that we all have to ask ourselves. All right, moving on. So the second thing for today is inflation figures for December 2020. I think in my last two videos, I spoke about the inflation figure for November 2020, which was then at 14.89. Now, the inflation figure for December 2020 is at 15.75. So essentially what it means is what 1,000 naira can buy last month is more than what 1,000 naira can buy this month. Analysts have even predicted that inflation figures would get worse in 2021. And this is due to the fact that prices of fuel will probably continue to go up. You would ask, why would prices of fuel continue to go up? The reason is because right now we have deregulated the downstream sector, meaning that fuel prices are now controlled by market forces. If the demand for crude oil starts to rise, it means that the price of crude oil will start to go up. And if the price of crude oil starts to go up, then the price of petrol will also go up. Now, what happens when petrol prices go up is that transportation costs go up, and that will in turn drive food prices to go up. And so, if you're a young adult who is trying to start a life and build wealth, then it's really very difficult in an environment where your currency keeps losing value. Now, this is not to say people are not making it in this country. Of course, people are making it in this country. However, if things are very tough for you and you know deep down that you need a structured environment to flourish, then Nigeria is not the place for you. A lot of people right now have plan A, plan B, plan C. Even politicians who are supposed to have allegiance to this country also have plan Bs and plan Cs. We as ordinary citizens must also find ways to have plans for ourselves. It wouldn't be a bad idea, and if you have not started, please do start in this 2021 to make sure that you have your plan A, plan B in place so that you are protected against any eventualities that might happen. So I hope I've been able to answer the question, should you remain in Nigeria as an 18 to 35? Let me know down in the comments below if you found anything useful, and also let's keep the conversation going. Let me know what you think of this video, because this is my first attempt at freestyling in front of a camera. I was going to talk about the frame on the wall. I don't know if any one of you noticed that frame on the wall, but maybe in my next video I'm going to talk about it. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.